What is going on, everybody? This is Dave and welcome back to the second episode of the third season here in charge of 1860 Munich on Football Manager 2017. Now today we are going to be continuing our first season in the Bundesliga. If you haven't caught the last episode, make sure you go and check that one out, but we didn't do too well. If you have a quick look on the screen right now, we actually ended up losing 4-1 to Red Bull Leipzig. Now, I've kind of rectified the errors almost that I looked at this game and thought, what did we do wrong to concede 4 goals? But in the last episode, yeah, we lost 4-1. Origi, who signed for the home side, scored twice. Timo Werner and Serge Gnabry also scored with Raheem Sterling. I still laugh because I don't know how we've got him on loan. Raheem Sterling scoring on his debut. Since then, we drew 0-0 to Dortmund. A fantastic game of football. We dropped, I think it was Alvarez, who didn't play that well in the last game. He had like a 5.8 or something. We brought Zeki Fries back in. We were pretty solid in this game. Swapped from standard to counter, and we did really, really well. And ended up grabbing a 0-0 draw, which, you know, with the stats, it showed that Dortmund probably should have put 1 or 2 away, but I'm very, very impressed. We kept it with the same tactic away at Schalke, and we smashed them 3-0. What a game this was. Raheem the Dream grabbing 2 goals, and Ribamar scoring in between those 2 goals as well. We brought Ribamar in, and him and Sterling seemed to be a really, really good couple of players up front together, with Sterling just in behind him. Andrade, Anya, Hinman rather, is currently injured, and Zellerlem coming in as well. So very, very impressive way to get our first win in the Bundesliga. We then beat Leverkusen 2-0 in our most recent game. Ribamar and Andrade grabbing in the 2 goals. Another man of the match though for Raheem Sterling with an 8.6 rating. What a game. So as you can see so far, 2 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss in the Bundesliga, which currently leaves us in 8th place, but we've got a game in hand over quite a number of teams. So a win today against Cologne, or Köln. Is it Köln? Köln. Let's just call them Cologne. Yeah, a win today will possibly take us up to 3rd place, which would be a very, very good start. They say about 35 points should be enough to keep you up in the Bundesliga, and if we win that, I'm very, very confident of reaching that target. So, I've also got to show you some absolutely mental news. Now, West Ham, I'm pretty sure it's like an £85 million bid, £83 million bid for Renato Sanchez. That is ridiculous, and he's ended up signing a new 5-year contract for £45 million. He's on 160 grand a week. What a player he is. And I've seen people like Teach FM doing his Manchester United save sign this guy. I think this would be the dream somewhere down the line to try and grab someone like Renato Sanchez. But for West Ham to have that much money to spend, that is absolutely ridiculous. So, things are going well. We've got to register this guy. I think he may be the only transfer that we've brought in since. The window has shut. But we signed him in recently on a free. I think there's just a little bit of potential there. We probably lack a proper attacking midfielder, to be fair, and physically he's pretty good. Passing's not too bad, finishing's not bad, and good on the ball as well. I like the look of him, and we'll get him registered before the next game as well. But overall, I'm very, very happy with how things are going, and let's jump into this game, see how we can get on today. So here we are then. We are, well, against Cologne, who are firm favourites for this game. But hopefully we'll go and surprise them like we've done against a couple of teams so far this season. If we have a quick look at our team, well, we'll start off with theirs. They're starting a 4-4-2 with Ulreich in goal, Heinz, Brooks, Marot, and Escalo at the back, sorry. Mladenovic with Jonas Hector at central midfield. Bayer and Santos with Shiba and Osako up top. We're going to start off with our 4-4-1-1. Sam Johnston in goal, Zeki Fries, Kai Santana, and Belanova at the back. Andrade, Zellerlem, Max Özil with Anya, Sterling, and Ribamar. We've dropped Stokovic because ever since we brought this young Belanova in, he's doing pretty well. So off we go then, kicking towards the left-hand side in this away game at Cologne. And hopefully we can pick up our 3rd win in a row. That would be really awesome. And a good start here, an attacking start. Unfortunately, Andrade fouls the fullback as he put that out for a corner. But we're going to march on and hopefully today grab a couple more goals. We're scoring a lot of goals. Raheem Sterling is doing really, really well up front with, in behind Ribamar at the moment as an attacking midfielder. I originally signed him to probably play on the wing with Andrada on the right-hand side where he prefers and Sterling on the left. But there's a corner here in and Santos brought it in and Johnston comes and collects it quite well. Good command of his area there. Long ball forward into no one really, and Maro can restart the attack for the home side. Here's Esgalo. Back to Bayer into Jonas Hector now, who's starting at central midfielder. I thought he was a fullback originally, but here's Sheba. Out to Santos. Good football here by the home side. Only as far as Jonas Hector. Into Mladenovic and Sheba. And really good football in and around the box from the home side. And Julian Sheba gives them the lead within 28 minutes. It was good football there from the home side. It was just poor challenging. Who was that? Was that young Belanova? It was. He was already on a booking. Goes sliding in. And Mladenovic lays it on a plate really to Sheba, who puts it into the back of the net. We're not started off too well here. Here's Ribamar though. And he's laid in Raheem Sterling. And Sterling should score. And he puts it wide. And a great passage of play again. Ribamar with that ball through. Perfect for Raheem Sterling to probably put it into the back of the net. Here's Mladenovic again, who plays it into Hector. Back to Heinz. Into Hector again. 3 players on him. Osaka, good football, and Sheba probably should have put it into the back of the net. The game has lit up all of a sudden. A lot of decent little chances coming in for both sides, but unfortunately, we are still 1-0 down here. So we come into the second half now. We've changed from counter to standard and from structured to flexible, but Sheba hits the woodwork here from a free kick. And the home side come very, very close to scoring their second goal of the game. I do need to download the Bundesliga kits as well. We had downloaded the Schweiz Bundesliga kits at the start of the series. But we do need to update those now and grab the top division of Germany, all of their kits. But currently still, we are 1-0 down. With about half an hour to go here. We're going to make our first change of the game after this highlight. Hopefully it's for us and not for them. It looks like it's going to be for them. Osako into Hector, and he makes it 2-0. Keeper should have come out a lot quicker, and Jonas Hector gets his first goal of the season. And unfortunately now we are 2-0 down. It was a good run again, and Osako, it's just good football, and Hector darting in from central midfielders. Johnston just a bit too slow to come off his line really, and Hector slots it in. So we'll make that change. Ertel is going to come off. We'll bring on Daniel Adlung now for us to partner with Zelalem, who did really well. Both of those did really well last season. We're also going to bring off Ribamar, bring on young Victor Osimhen, and hopefully we'll see him create something up top with Sterling now. With just under half an hour to go, we need 2 goals to grab anything out of the game now, and it looks unlikely, but you never know. Is there a chance here? Sterling possibly has won he has won a free kick. Bayer tripped Sterling, but he's going to receive a booking, so there is possibly an attack here. It's played short here to Andrade, into Sterling. Good play. Osimhen scores, and the substitute makes an instant impact. Very, very good start for him coming off the bench. He's just come back from injury, but this is good football. Andrade plays it into Sterling. A really quick ball. Osimhen, great touch to get away from the defender and slots it home. He doesn't miss many chances, the young forward, and that is a good goal and brings us back into the game with 20 minutes to go here. So we're going to change the formation for the last 10 minutes or so. We're going to go a little bit more attacking and shove the wingers up there. Sterling now is playing on the left with Kilo Bass coming on for Stefan Anya, and then Andrade switching over to the right hand side. Hopefully we can create a little bit something, a little bit of something there now going into the last 10 minutes or so. We'll switch up to attacking now, and there is a chance. Here's Ulreich now into Heinz. Ball forward to Bebe, into Sheba. Back to Jonas Hector, and there's a chance is going to be for the home side. And is it? No. Ajuokai wins it. He lost out again. Why didn't he go for the second ball, Bebe? There's the overlap there. Still going, Bebe. Still got the ball. Still going. And he puts it wide in the end. There's a couple of minutes left. We're going to go to overload now for the last few. It looks unlikely for us to grab an equaliser, but unfortunately it looks like we have lost this one 2-1. Is Bergstoller on the ball? And there it is. Full time. Unfortunately now at the Rhein-Energie Stadion, we ended up losing 2-1, but fairly convincing performance. As you can see, the sea of green again, but we dropped to 9th. It's a little bit annoying because if we won there, we would have jumped into the top 4 or so, but still very, very early in the season. And we've got a run of games coming up now. We're going to be playing up against Wolfsburg in our next game. They've started off okay. They're currently 10th in the league. We then play Hertha Berlin who are currently 16th towards the bottom of the league. They're struggling. Nuremberg and Freiburg at the moment, the two sides that are struggling. We've got Freiburg next after the Hertha game, rather. We then play Darmstadt in the DFB Pokal, and then we'll play them in the league as well. But we're going to come back for the game against Mainz on the 13th of, well, they're 13th rather, on the 10th of November 2018. So we've got 5 games to go through. We've got Wolfsburg, Hertha, Freiburg, and the doubleheader against Darmstadt. Hopefully you'll be able to join us for that Mainz game. If you have enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and hopefully I'll see you next time for some more 1860 Munich.